No. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, there you go. First of all, let's get a pen. Write it down here. And that will be my end of my journalist. Alright. How you guys keep entering my house like that? Oh, wait. Of course, that's a camera I'm talking to. That's dumb. Anyway, I'd like to share you a backstory before I begin this theory episode. I'd like to take you back to the 3 years ago when the first time I watched Planet of the Apes. Whoa. No, that's the end. Come on. I apologize for the cutaway or skipping through the actual footage on my reaction of the Planet of the Apes. Even though it's not really footage, it's all part of the video. But the first time I saw that ending, I gotta tell you this. It was an extremely shocking twist ending of all time. Anyway, let's get back to the 2 years ago, which is I watched one of the best Disney movie of all time. It's called Zootopia. Oh, you guys are expecting Frozen, huh? Well, I haven't seen that movie. I have to apologize. Sorry. Hey there, cuz. What are you watching?
Zootopia.
I hate Disney movies. Yeah, I have to apologize for the Disney because I said that line for real when I first time my cousin watching this movie. Because I don't know, they feel old for me, but later I watched this movie, Zootopia, I was like, oh, I should change my mind. But I gotta tell you the truth, as a kid, I was a huge Disney movie fan. You don't believe me? Let's go back to the What? We don't have those records? Dang it. Can you find him at least? No? Then you're fired. Okay, go. Okay, you're fired. Anyway, let's talk about the theory about is Zootopia predicting the future. It's like the Planet of the Apes. You don't get it, aren't you? Well, I'll tell you at the theories. First of all, let's start with Planet of the Apes, which is gonna be unfortunately SA. If you don't get SA, means a spoiler alert. Which is movies about an astronaut named Taylor who finds himself in a planet which is the only apes which is speaking highly intelligent, but the humans are the animals. Yeah, there's only apes. There's no other human or alive beings besides horse and humans. Not any other creatures like lion, fox, rabbit, or not even sheep or lamb, whatever it is. And anyway, this movie probably became one of my favorite science fiction thrillers. But later that day, or at least a few years later, like I said in the beginning, I watched Zootopia, which is I caught my cousin watching it. And then I decided to watch with my mom, and we both like it, but then I find a very interesting thing right there. Well, in the movie, basically, I'm talking about Zootopia, there is this character, female Bugs Bunny, that's what I call her. Her name is actually Judy Hopps. She always mentions that thousands of years ago, all the savaging animals always eating their victims, which is their not savaging animals. But she just says thousands of years ago, not something like a human age or age before we became highly intelligent. You know, that will be interesting to see Planet of the Apes and Zootopia crossover. Yeah, you know what I mean? Those characters and with them, that will be amazing movie crossover right there. Well, before that, I almost forgot something. We have to dive in another Planet of the Apes movie, which is Rise of the Planet of the Apes, that was exactly what I'm gonna talk about also. Essay, yeah, don't be surprised. Thing is, the Rise of the Planet of the Apes is a prequel or reboot, I don't know, but the thing is, the scientists making a virus accidentally created a virus, so that's spreading all over the world. As you can see at the ending in the film, spoiler alert, like I mentioned that before. In the sequel, Dawn of War, we saw humans slowly changing to animals, and the apes became more highly intelligent even than before. Who knows, maybe they're making a prequel one day about Zootopia, about how they became highly intelligent, how they use phones, applications, how they talk like human beings, how they wearing clothes. Not all of them, because this scene, for example, they're all naked. Well, that's their nature. That's, yeah. And also in the Planet of the Apes also takes place thousands of years later after the beginning. So is it like that too? I mean, in the sequel there will be astronauts crash to this year's present time, and one day they will find out the human race will exist before, and the main character kneels down to find out the Statue of Liberty but as ruined, and then delivers this iconic line. And also another thing that shocked me, in Zootopia Wiki, I found out exist their own movies. You wanna know what are they? Not only Disney Pixar knockoffs, but check those one out. And also there's directors. All the bunny in the world, Ridley Scott. Well, Bridge of the Slot, Steven Spielberg. Avengers Age of Ultron, probably Joss Whedon, which is the guy who ruined the Justice League. Well, he is still. The Hypernet, directed by Alexander G. Implatu, Lady Heard, Greta Gerwig, La La Lamp, Mad Yax Fury Road. What? Mr. Big Short, Anime Cat. Oh god, how did they come up with this stuff? Zumanji, We Come From the Jungle, and 50 Shades of Prey. I swear, if Darren Pavarotti direct Requiem for Paul, I will be mad as lion! I mean, are they for real? They spoofed 50 Shades of Grey, which is one of the worst films ever made. Oh, I'll take it back. Worst film franchise ever made. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing but a disgusting... you know what it is if you watch the movie. I mean, can you guys imagine that? They made a poster in that movie? In that movie? I wonder what would be kids' parents will react. I mean, that will be amazing. I mean, they were like, what the what? They can't look at this. They can't look at this. They can't do that. They Disneyed the movie. Get it? Disneyed, like hacked, chopped, destroyed. I call it Disneyed, which is that word created by me, of course. Your only Turkish ran-con pod himself. Oh, well. The thing I'm trying to say is, they both the same. They both the same movie, except this one is more like a kid-friendly version of that movie. Yeah. You know, I just think about something that maybe the Flash, not this Flash, not this one yet. Yeah, that one, that's the one. Maybe he created another multiverse that he trying to save his mom, and then he create this universe. It's called Earth Z or Earth Zootopia or Earth just animals included. Besides no human beings. I wonder if that crossover is gonna happen. You know, Zootopia, Arrowverse. Even though I haven't seen any of the shows except I saw the crossovers. You know, this last series more makes sense, the Planet of the Apes one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, theory episode. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and excuse me, I left for my work! Alright everybody, welcome to my very first episode of Yuchi Fire. Wait a minute. Are you watching my first video?
No!
Wait a minute. You're my subscriber, aren't you, Shere Khan? Wow, that's great. The Hype Doll is my subscriber. Or Bronze Tiger, whatever you...
You're fired.
Okay, I'll wildly hop out of here. Get it? Wildly hop? Wild hops. Get it? By the way, how did they become a couple in the sequel? That's what I like to know. It says you know them better than me. And by the way, do you realize how I do puns? First time I did a pun makes sense, right? I made a pun that makes sense, like annoying orange.